Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Hope you are having a great Sunday. It is an absolutely fantastic Sunday here in Scotland because it's not raining yet, which is perfect. Now, you need to know about the Chase savings account because it has recently gone up from 1.5% to 2.1% off the back of rising US interest rates. So that went up on the 24th of October, and that's super important because one, it's an easy access account, which means you can just put any spare money in there and you're going to be earning more interest on your savings. And two, it's a really good sign because it means that banks are quite keen to raise interest rates and kind of pass those on to customers, which is absolutely great. So I thought it was really important that you guys knew that this was the case because I use the Chase account and it's something that I found really easy. It took me half an hour to open the account, really kind of easy to use, and any sort of spare cash that I don't need, kind of left over from my wage or anything that I don't need. So kind of before my rent goes out, I put everything into the Chase Savers account and then bring it back into my current account when I need it. So that all the time that money is earning interest. And I'm going to break it down for you and show you just how much interest you can earn from this Savers account. And this is actually really interesting because I obviously don't know kind of how old the kind of viewers are watching this. People on YouTube tend to be kind of around the ages between kind of 16 to sort of 40. But of course, there's much kind of older people that watch and probably younger people as well. But in my lifetime, and I'm 34, in my lifetime, we have basically never had interest rates on bank accounts. When I was 6 years old, I remember it was 6% interest in my bank account, and ever since then it's gone down and down and down and down. So this is super exciting because it kind of feels a little bit like free money because you can put any sort of savings you have and it just earns a little bit extra, whether that's a couple of pounds. Hey, a couple of pounds is a free coffee. It's like getting a free coffee card every month, Or if you've got a little bit more in savings, then it can obviously be a little bit more than a couple of pounds. So it's always really helpful. The other thing I like about Chase, other than, the app is super simple. I kind of want to show you it here, but it's an app, right? So they don't have online banking. You do it all on the app. It's super simple and very modern, which kind of puts it up there with the likes of kind of Monzo and Starling. Lots of people have Monzo cards and Starling cards. And while they're absolutely fantastic, at the moment, they're not giving any interest. So that's why I've kind of shifted my sort of money, my savings allocation across to Chase. And I'm earning 2.1% on that, which is great. So the other thing that Chase do, which is pretty cool, is when you spend money on your debit card, within the first year of opening the account, you get 1% cash back. So yesterday I went and I bought a couple of coffees for £5.90. Yes, £5.90 for two coffees. In Scotland, I know in London I bet it's way more expensive, but in Scotland £5.90 for two coffees, and I get a wee 6p cash back, which is not that much, but if you're going on holiday and you're spending, a few £1,000s, that really does add up, 20 quid for a couple of £1,000 back. Can't say no to that really, considering you're going to be spending it anyway. So that's very happy days. So if we just have a little look at, I wanted to kind of like just show you the kind of best practice money allocation that I recommend just now, because of course, as you know, and I say it in all the videos, everything is changing super rapidly at the moment, and it's important to put your money where it's best. It was getting the best interest or getting you the most amount of money back. So if you have savings, then this is the kind of allocation you should use right now if you're living in the UK. So first of all, I did this on a previous video about a week ago, and maybe a little bit longer. You can search for best savings account 5% interest, and this is the Barclays Rainy Day Saver, which you can see here, and that is earning 5.12%. So of course you should put any savings you have into there. If you've got up to £5,000 worth of savings, you should be putting it in there, and that's going to gain a monthly interest of £21.33 if you've got the full £5,000 allocation. So that's super important. Start with that. And then any money you have on top, then start putting that into your Chase account and use your Chase account as your current account. Because any money you spend in your Chase account, in your current Chase account, you'll get 1% cash back. So that's earning money by just you doing your normal daily, activities, going buying coffee, buying groceries, and whatever you spend. If you're spending stuff, I believe it works on things like Amazon as well. I haven't actually, like if you're spending online, buying on ASOS, buying on Amazon, buying bits and bobs. I assume it works online as well, but it is with your debit card. You need to use it, and then any extra that you have left over, pop it into your Chase Savers account. So once you've maxed out the Barclays Rainy Day Saver, you're going to be getting that £21.33. Anything above £5,000 is not going to be earning any extra interest. So that £21.33, then shift it over into your Chase Savers account every single month. And any leftovers from after you've earned your wage and you want to save a bit of money, put it into your Chase Savers account. So what I wanted to show was if you have an equivalent amount of £5,000 in the Barclays Rainy Day Saver and you've got extra money, you've got kind of spilled over and you've got an extra £5,000 in your Chase Savers account, you're going to be earning £30, just over £30 of interest per month. Per month, right? So £30. That's, that goes some way towards, well, say you've got a mobile phone contract, right? My mobile phone contract is £10 a month. So I could get 3 of those mobile phone contracts for that. In fact, I could pay for my mobile phone, I can pay for Netflix, and I can pay for a week's worth of groceries for that £30. So that's quite a lot of stuff for free just by having £5,000 in Barclays Rainy Day Saver and £5,000 in the Chase Savers account. So that's really, really good. So another thing, I don't know if you guys are interested, but if you were to have £12,190, then you'd be earning exactly the same amount in the Barclays Rainy Day Saver versus the Chase. And that shows the difference between the interest rates, So at 5.12%, you only need £5,000 for £21 a month, £21.33. But for a 2.1% interest rate, which is obviously a lot lower, you're going to need £12,190 to earn exactly the same amount of interest. And if you guys were interested as well, this sort of stuff interests me, quite round numbers and things like that. But if you were to have £16,380 in the Chase Savers account as well, you'd be earning an even £50 every single month just from interest from the total of both of these accounts. So that's quite a nice round number. We talk about having a rainy day account, so Barclays have kind of pounced on this very nicely, but it's always very nice to have a sort of backup amount of cash there if you were to lose your job, for example, or if a sort of emergency was to happen or whatever. It's useful to have some money kind of saved away for that eventuality, and having that amount sort of saved up would cover you for probably about a year if you were being really frugal, maybe longer. As well, which would be really good. But we can discuss that on another video, how to kind of save up money for a rainy day and for any sort of emergencies. So that's it for the video. There was something else I wanted to discuss, but it's kind of slipped my mind just now. What I was going to say, I remember now, was, of course, earning this sort of interest is great, but it doesn't beat the returns in the stock market. So the stock market returns on average between 7% to 10%, depending on which sort of market you're investing in, the UK or the US. So it's always going to be worth it. I would always tell people to invest in the stock market before investing in a sort of savings account. But it depends on how you value your risk and how confident you feel. Because if you don't feel confident in making the right investment decisions, then you're probably going to feel very safe putting your money in a bank account and earning this. So, earning 5% interest, pretty much guaranteed, unless Barclays was to go bankrupt, which hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not going to, then you should feel pretty happy just having, sort of £5,000 earning £21 a month. That's really good going. If you can get to that stage, happy days, So hopefully that helps and gives you a wee bit of just an overview of what it's like to earn a bit of interest on your money, and hopefully it spurs you on to save as much as you can and earn that money, because of course inflation's high, but you have to be earning some money somewhere. So if your money is sitting earning 0%, you're way further behind than if it's earning 2.1%. So always go for the highest interest rate possible, and that'll help you kind of keep up with inflation a little bit at least. So there we go. Right, well, hopefully that was informative. Of course, as usual, you will see 2 of my videos here, and please do like and subscribe. I need to build up my subscriber base quite a lot so I can reach more people and share this great info as it comes available, because everything's changing so fast. You guys need to know this, and you can choose what you want to do to make the best use of your money. So all the best. I will catch you on the next video.